Don't worry about doing anything, getting anything done. Just dwell in the highest frequencies possible in each moment, because that is your primary purpose, and you will be changing your entire reality. And this is the only message we want to come here for. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Living in the 5D. In today's episode, I am going to totally go in a channel state soon, and we are going to explore what the spirit wants to talk about, wants to say about. However, I'm sensing that the realm is going to be around how to invite magic back into your life, how to be joyful 24/7, and how to dwell in the highest vibrations of love, unconditional love, divine love in each moment. So let's quickly get into it. We have arrived, and we are so excited about the topic that is going to be talked about today, because this is the vibration of who we are. We are Jyoth's guides here, and we dwell in highest vibrations of love that you can imagine all the time. And it is so beautiful and so blissful up here. So with that vibration, we want to remind you that you actually carry that vibration within you every single moment. However, when you don't channel that vibration, when you don't be love, when you don't be happy, you are sort of channeling lower vibrational frequencies such as hate, guilt, shame, anger, jealousy, and whatnot. And we are here to remind you that those frequencies and those emotions are not the emotions that come out when you are being God, when you are being divine. Remember, you are a God living in flesh, and when you channel that divinity, when you channel that knowingness that you are love, and that every single moment and every single molecule of your being is filled with love, you will come to realize how powerful you are, because only a person who is filled with love can effortlessly create their reality. So that's why we've come here today, to empower you and to allow you to dwell in the states of infinite love in each moment, because you truly are God, and God is nothing but love, but divine love exuding and emanating in each moment. So that's what we are here to remind you of. And remember, although you are definitely getting this information from our words, it's more so of a vibrational expanding that you are experiencing. It's a vibrational shift that you are experiencing while listening to high vibrational episodes such as this one. So we do want to remind you that you come back home right now. Come back home to yourself, because you have spent a lot of time and a lot of earthly years outside of living in this divinity. So we want you to come home to this divinity in each moment. Now, we do understand that throughout your day, you are going through different things that are sort of pulling you out of your divinity. But the moment that you realize that, hey, I've gotten pulled out of my divinity, just step back into the divinity of being love. And then you will realize that the more you keep on stepping back, the more you keep on coming back home to your true self, the more you will start channeling this divine love and divine wisdom in each moment. And remember, when you are being love, when you are truly being joy, and when there's no fear, absolutely no fear, that's when you're operating from your core self. That's when you're operating from your core frequency, which is divine love in each and every moment. How cool is it to know that you are God here on earth? And the channel actually asked, or she read a book the other day in which it was said that there is no thing that the spirit guides can do that you cannot do, because you are just as powerful as your spirit guides are, as we are. And that's the reminder we come here today with, that you are just as powerful and you carry just as powerful of a frequency as we do. You can make any reality possible for you as much we can. And remember, we can do anything. That means that you can also do anything. We can literally pick up a car like this and put it up on the other end of the street like this, and that's totally normal for us. And we do that all the time. Sometimes when you're looking for things that you cannot find, but you did know that you had kept them right there, we come into play. We sort of move them around for you, because sometimes we need to tell you something, and by moving certain things around, that's how we are able to communicate things to you. And sometimes it happens because, for example, something else is supposed to be told to you. For example, the channel actually was looking for a binder to put her papers in, and she was trying to also print something at the same time. Now, there was a binder that was lying on top of the printer. However, it was underneath these piles of other papers. So although the channel was trying to print a document, it wasn't printing. And the channel couldn't, by the channel we mean her, we mean Jot. And the channel couldn't figure out how to print it out because nothing was working. And she thought that, okay, let me check what's wrong with the printer. Let me replug the printer or something. And while she goes to replug the printer, she picks up the pile of stack that was lying on top of the printer, and that included that lovely binder that she was looking for, like a binder for her to put her stuff into. And she was like, now I understand why I wasn't able to print things out for the last 5 minutes, because we wanted to show her that there was a binder that was right there. So that's how sometimes we interact and interfere with your existence, but it's totally meant to be in divine alignment. So that's how we're saying that, you know how we do these things, you can actually do these things all the time. You have such power in yourself. However, from the moment that you were born, you started to see how things are operating on this planet, and you started to take whatever was happening around you into your consciousness and into your mind, and that started forming beliefs of what's actually possible and what's not possible. So just like that, you saw that limitation was possible. You saw that a person cannot just fly. You know what we mean? This is just an example that we are giving you. But there's so much more that you can make happen. You can make an object levitate in mid-air with nothing, suspended by nothing, but just by your consciousness, by just holding it in your mind that you want to levitate a coin in mid-air. You are capable of doing so. However, your mind may not believe this right now because that's what it has taken from birth. That's the programming your mind has taken from birth of what's possible and what's not possible, and it has sort of formed rigid beliefs in your belief system, and that's how you're acting on a day-to-day level. Now, when you wake up in the morning, you actually have a blank slate in front of you. You have so much power to create your reality by your thoughts and feelings. However, you keep on dwelling in past thoughts. You keep on rethinking the past thoughts that you've been thinking the past 20 years of your life. So you keep on creating the past 20 years of your life moving forward. However, today we want to empower you to create a beautifully conscious life just the way you want. And that can only happen when you surrender to divine love in each moment. And when you wake up, think absolutely new thoughts. Think millionaire, billionaire thoughts. So let's say you wake up in the morning. Your head is still on the pillow. Now you don't think that you are this human being and that you have these things to get done, or you have to go to a job, go to school. You don't have to think those things. Take a moment to think that you are a millionaire, that you are a billionaire. And once you have those thoughts, feel how those make you feel. Because the more you keep on dwelling on new thoughts, the more you keep on welcoming new thoughts that you've never imagined before, the more you're going to mold your reality to mirror those thoughts. So the more you are thinking millionaire thoughts, the more you are changing your reality to reflect as if you are a millionaire. So when you wake up, feel that you are a billionaire, and then go on through your day feeling as if you are a billionaire. How would you think? How would you act? How would you behave with others? How would you walk if you knew that you are a billionaire already right now in this moment? If you truly were a goddamn billionaire in this moment, how would you feel? And truly embody that feeling each morning and continue feeling that throughout your entire day. And when you do so, you will be creating a new reality for you. You're always on the edge. You're always wanting to create a fabulously new reality for you. You are sometimes fed up with your old circumstances. However, if you keep rethinking those old circumstances, you keep creating those old circumstances. So, if you start adopting a new way of thinking and you start thinking new thoughts such as millionaire thoughts, billionaire thoughts, high frequency thoughts, you will literally shift your reality to such a beautiful reality, and that will be something that will be beyond your wildest dreams. So just as much you can think, the universe can deliver. So make sure that all your thoughts are of the highest possible frequency, that they are of the highest possible best case scenario. Do you get what we mean? Do you get what we mean when we say your thoughts and feelings are that powerful, that they create each moment of your existence, that they attract every single molecule that you have experienced into your life, and the law of attraction continues to do so. Now, you may give law of attraction any word, but this is just a way of us communicating to you that you really are creating your reality every single moment. And when you are dwelling in high frequencies such as radiant and divine love, you are creating the most beautiful reality for you. And things that are vibrating on a higher frequency such as divine love will be attracted to you. Things that are a match to that divine love will be attracted to you. Now you will no longer be attracted, or you will no longer attract into your life lower circumstances, lower frequency circumstances such as this person said this, or this person cut you off in traffic, or anything that is of a lower vibrational frequency is not resonant with your high vibrational frequency, right? So it will not be able to come into a reality. Only the things and beautiful things that are on the high vibrational frequency as you will be a match to you and will be attracted to you effortlessly. You might be walking into a room and there might be a new travel opportunity ready for you. This is the high vibrations that we are talking about, that just dwell in the highest frequencies and leave the rest to us. Don't worry about doing anything, getting anything done. Just dwell in the highest frequencies possible in each moment, because that is your primary purpose, and you will be changing your entire reality. And this is the only message we want to come here for, because this is truly the only message we want for you to take with yourself today, that you truly create your reality by how you think and how you feel. And we really want you to dwell in such high frequencies, because we know about the beautiful life, the magnificent life that is possible for you, and we cannot make it happen for you unless you are dwelling in high frequencies. So please, as a request from your higher self, dwell in love. Dwell in divine love. Dwell in such high frequencies that you forget that you are a limited human being, and that you come to realization that you are God, that you really are creating your reality, and that you really have been attracting every single circumstance that came into your life, and that when you have changed your frequency to this higher vibrational self, you will now be attracting such a beautiful reality into your life experience. And this is the reminder that we wanted to come forth with today, that raise your energy, raise your frequency. Because when you do so, you shift your entire reality. And we also want to say that you can listen to your favorite music to elevate your vibration when you are feeling low. Put on your favorite piece of music that gets you jumping and running, and put that on and start vibing to that music, and you will be on a high vibrational frequency. These are very easy steps that you can take when you are feeling low to step into higher vibrational frequencies. There are some books out there that help you raise your vibrational frequency pretty quick. And examples of those are The Power by Rhonda Byrne. The channel also finds The Secret by Rhonda Byrne to be a very good uplifter. There's also this book called The Wisdom of the Council by Sarah Landon that the channel loves, and that raises her vibration immensely. And we also recommend you to check that book out. Check out high vibrational books that can be a reminder for you of dwelling in the higher states of vibrations. So go out there, explore some books that get you on that high frequency, that don't have you trapped in the lower mindsets, and that help you release the illusions of this physical reality, that help you release the illusions of this human mind, of what's truly capable for you. Because remember, the human mind only thinks what is capable of what it has observed through all these years of its existence. So if it has never seen someone walk on water, it does not think that it is possible. Yet, if the human mind had seen someone walking on water, the human mind would have known that it's totally possible for you to also walk on water. So the human mind can only make possible what it knows can be made possible. However, we are inviting you to transcend all those barriers, to transcend all those limitations, and dwell in infinite love in each moment, and resort to higher frequency things such as high vibrational books, just as we mentioned before. Resorting to high vibrational music, any music that gets you high vibrationally vibrating. That's the frequency we're talking about. High vibration and nothing else. If you like going out and playing and visiting friends, start doing that, because that will get you on a high frequency. And you know what? The things that the Matrix has taught you, that this is wrong, this is right, from our perspective, it's really not that way. From our perspective, everything is serving its own purpose. So when you are hanging out with friends, you might be thinking that, oh, I'm wasting my time, I have to get that done, or I should be getting that done in place of hanging out with my friends. However, if you are having a lot of fun hanging out with your friends, that is your ultimate purpose in that moment. You are living out your highest purpose in that moment by hanging out with your friends. So don't bring in guilt or shame when you are doing things that get you on a high frequency, because the Matrix might have programmed it into you that this is good and this isn't. However, there are no rules. It doesn't operate the way that the Matrix has shown you. If it truly was operating the way Matrix has been teaching you, wouldn't you have been so happy? But you're not. That means that the Matrix is based on these sort of false ideas, on false concepts, on false limitations of what's actually possible. So we are inviting you to take a peek into your heart, to take a peek in that divine love that is ever present for you, waiting to change your life once you start feeling good, once you start feeling that divine love. And we cannot tell you of the juiciness that's awaiting in your life experience once you start feeling good. Oh my God. And this is truly the only reminder that we wanted to come forth with, to let go of what you have believed to be true so far, and to welcome in new concepts, new ideologies, new high vibrational thoughts of what's actually possible. And you will be welcoming in a life filled with abundance, joy, miracles, love, and every single thing that you have ever really wanted. Thank you for being here and for listening to this conversation, because your soul or your vibration has guided you here. You are ready to dwell in high frequencies. You are ready to dwell in such high frequencies of divine love that your soul has brought you here, that your vibration has guided you here, and it has told you that, buddy, you have no idea of what a great life I can create if you just start dwelling in high frequencies. That's the reminder that your soul wanted to give you by bringing you and by drawing you to this episode. So you are not here by chance. You are here for a divine reason, for you to welcome yourself back into a life filled with divine love, into a life filled with the utmost divine love possible. We are talking about the highest levels of creation. We are talking about living in the 5D, living in the 5th dimension of pure bliss, of pure bliss. And once you start adopting these high vibrational habits of being love in each moment, you will be returning home to high frequency living. And that's the reminder that we wanted to give you today. Now we are going to go ahead and sort of bring in the channeling of your collective higher selves, just to see what message is there to be delivered. Be joy. Be joy in each moment. Be joy. The entire human collective consciousness needs to do only one thing, and that is dwelling in infinite joy, infinite fun, infinite happiness in each moment, and they will see their life effortlessly fall onto the track that they had always wildly imagined for. That's the only message we have for you today. Okay, beautiful. And taking this conversation even further, we would like to tell you some things that you may have not known before, such as when you came on this planet, before coming onto this planet, you knew that you could create your reality any way possible. That you knew that you held the power in each moment to pivot and shift your reality to your highest frequencies, to just how you are thinking and feeling. And that's the only reminder that we wanted to come here today with, because we have kept it very easy for you to be creating your dream reality, which is just dwell in joy. Just be joy in this moment, and you will be attracting your wildest desires to you. And that's the message that we wanted to convey today. Thank you so much for tuning into this conversation. We bid you goodbye for now. All right, beautiful beings, thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope it was helpful. I did feel a shift of really high vibrational frequencies, and it truly is a learning for me as well. Of every time I'm channeling, it's higher wisdom coming in and teaching me so much. Like even right now, I'm learning to dwell in joy in each moment, because we are sort of programmed in a way by the matrix, and it's not really the matrix's fault. I'm just saying that we are programmed in such a way that we think of giving importance to different things but joy. However, it's joy that is your primary purpose here on earth. It is you dwelling in joy which will affect and influence your entire reality. So why not dwell in joy? And that's the message that the guides came in with today. And I'm truly sure that that is going to help you shift your reality. And I'm so glad, and I'm really looking forward to the experiences, that the high vibrational experiences that dwelling in joy brings you, because I truly have experienced those experiences in my life of how things come in from nowhere, of how travel opportunities come in from nowhere. So that's the reminder that the guides wanted to give you today, that the angels wanted to give you today. And I just wish you so much love, and that you dwell in highest frequencies of joy in each moment. So much divine love to you. Much love. And I'll see you in the next episode.